Hello everyone, I hope you are fine. This is your math class and I'm your teacher Bilal Ahmed. Today was Tuesday 3/11/2020 and this is week number 10. This is your math learners book. You have to open page number 18. As you know, today we started our new unit, Unit 1B, where we discuss about shapes. What are the shapes? On page 18. Today we learn what are the 2D shapes. And after learning the 2D shapes, you have to identify number of sides and vertices, okay, or corners. Now before I start the new lesson, you have to learn new words. What are the shapes? So there are four basic shapes. The first one is, this is the 2D shapes, okay. The first one is triangle, square, circle, and rectangle, okay. So what are the 2D shapes? 2D shapes have width and height, okay. So that's why we call it 2D shapes. The 2D shape have only width and height. And we have the four basic shapes: triangle, square, circle, and rectangle. Now look at this slide. You have different 2D shapes, right? And where you can see circle, square, diamond, rectangle, triangle, heart, star, and oval. So these are the four basic shapes, okay? So you will call it shapes, okay? You will call them shapes: circle, square, diamond, rectangle. But today we will talk about only four basic shapes. The first one is square, triangle, circle, and rectangle. So we call them 2D shapes because we can see only the width and the height. Okay? The width from left to right and from top to bottom height. So this is the 2D shapes. So the first one is square. It has four sides and four corners. The triangle have three sides and three vertices. Now look at the five shapes. The first one is triangle, square, pentagon, hexagon, and octagon. So these shapes also 2D shapes. Now let's count the corner and vertices, okay. There are two basic names for when you count the corners or vertices. Now look at this triangle. It has three vertices: one, two, and three. And let's count the sides. So there are three sides of this triangle: one, two, and three. Okay, let's look at the two pictures. So this is the vertices and this is the sides. The yellow one are corners and the blue ones are sides. Now you have to count the sides and the corners. Now look at this triangle. It has three sides. Look at this four. square shape. Okay, this is the square. It has four sides. Pentagon have five sides. One, two, three, four, and five. Okay, and this is the hexagon have six sides and six corners. Now look at these three shapes. Triangle have three sides, square have four sides, and pentagon have five sides. Right? And look at this hexagon, six sides and seven side shapes. Okay. So these today we discussed only the 2D shapes, and we learn the sides and the corners. This is the homework. You have to look different shapes like circle, triangle, square, rectangle, pentagon, and hexagon. You have to find the name. Okay, this is the triangle. You have to write triangle here and count the sides. So look at one, two, three. It has three lines, so you will say it has three sides. And how many corners where two lines meets? Okay, so one, two, and three. So the triangle have three corners. Okay, so this is your homework on page 15, skill builder. Thank you so much. Take care. Goodbye.